Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Today I am going to discuss on healing power of creativity. Let us see in detail after prayer. दृढाय दृढरूपाय तुभ्यं गन्धात्मने नमः अपाम्रसाय सर्वत्र प्राणिनां सुखहेतवे. Almost everyone appreciates the power of creativity. Unique things or novel ideas can catch our eye, brighten our day, and ignite change. Creativity is in spring and feeling inspired is fun. Of course, having fun is its own kind of medicine. Fun enhances our sense of connection. It reduces stress and increases happiness. Creativity, especially, can help your business bloom and your life stay fulfilling. Being yourself guides you to your purpose and to your ideal clients. Creativity, especially as it relates to self expression, can also improve immune function, mood, and resiliency. Now, making art is fun. How? Every child knows that making art, singing songs, playing games, and moving the body feels good. Science has also proven that each of those things has multiple cognitive, emotional, and physical benefits. Some of healthiest, most well balanced adults are those always remember a bit about being a child while living in an adult body. Scientists have established that having fun increases dopamine and that engaging with art is a healthier way to raise dopamine compared to many other pleasure reward sources. Just looking at art helps. How helps? Many people realize that the process of creating something is soothing, a sort of meditation. Though even just looking at beautiful things is healings. A study from the University of Westminster in England proved this with a lunchtime art invention. The research team had people came into a gallery over their lunch breaks, look at art, fill out a survey, and have their salivary cortisol levels checked. Looking at art dropped cortisol significantly to levels it would have taken 5 hours to reach otherwise. Survey results indicated that the simple intervention also enhanced mood and relaxation. The conclusions looking at art results in rapid normalization of stress. Data from environmental psychology literature tells us that employees are happier, take fewer sick days, and feel more productive if their workspace includes natural light, art, paints, and attractive designs elements. Beautiful environments are inspiring places to work. This has been proven. Form influences function. The energy of space matters and surroundings. Ourselves with attractive things has a calming, pleasing effect on mind and also body. Making art is even better. Let us see. Looking at art, having art in your work or home space and surrounding yourself with plants and natural light can make a profound difference in your quality of life. Making art, playing music, dancing, writing, or doing another creative activity can take the benefits even further. More people in the study engaged in passive art experiences, and those experiences resulted in statistically significant improvements in quality of life, perceived health, and sense of belonging. Those who actually made art experienced even greater improvements in quality of life and perceived health. The art makers additionally had statistically significant improvements in spiritual well being, sense of meaning, and peace. There are multiple studies documenting the benefits of art therapy for a variety of conditions. It is especially helpful for stress, anxiety, depression, personality disorders, and cancer diagnosis. The projects were intended to be fun, calming, and connective, but they also ended up being a vehicle through which the children could express some of their thoughts and feelings. The experience had such a profound impact on us that we founded a similar program at the University of Michigan run by fellow medical students. Through art, the children could find a moment of peace and a way to release some of their fear or pain or stress. Incorporating creativity into your life. How? Let us see in detail. We are all creative in some way. Your creative impulses may show themselves through cooking, decorating, gardening, social, business, and other not overtly artistic expressions. These are all wonderful and have beneficial. Some people really are more practical, others are more bohemian, whimsical, or artsy. Get to know your unique expressive style. Adjust your expectations for the kind of creative output that may come more naturally depending on your personality. Aim to find your growing edge where you can stretch yourself a little. Design something, make something, write something, teach something, or start a new program. We all have something we can share, something we can offer to the world. Putting your ideas or your actual physical products into the world is a creative act. Ask yourself, what am I inspired to do with my life right now? And another question, how can I contribute to the collective? What can I create with my unique ideas, energy, attitude, and talents? I personally am really passionate about art and love helping others open up creatively, which is why I wrote this article. My favorite things about art are the joy of inspiration, the meditative calmness of making something, and the thrill of seeing the end product. There are many ways to experience those rewards. However, each reflective of a unique personality. Please use this article as encouragement to find and explore your way. Try the following ideas and prompts to activate and expand the healing power of creativity in your life. For this, there are some tips are given. Number one, play with non-dominant hand doodles in a dedicated art journal. Make drawings on one side of the page and write your feelings on at the other side. 2. Go to a drum circle and participate. The repetitive patterns of drumming are highly soothing. Drumming was one of our main stress relieving practices in med school. 3. Have a dance party with friends or by yourself. Learn a TikTok dance. It may be choreographed, but how you do it is your own creative expression. 4th, draw something you see around the house or yard, but color it non realistically just for fun. 5. Buy an adult coloring book and enjoy creating your own designs and patterns within or outside the lines. Add inspiring words also. 6. Bake but change the recipe a bit, insert something fabulous. 7. Garden and think of the yarn or patio as your canvas. 8. Keep an idea journal and commit to trying a few of them each month. Invest in your ideas, make them real. 9. Play with your wardrobe. How you dress and style yourself reflects your personality. How you decorate your house or market your business are additional expressive opportunities. Posting on Instagram or other social sites can be incredibly creative. 10. Make art with children. Explore watercolors, clay, glitter, and finger paints. 11. Make a vision board with pens, paints, and found objects. Write and illustrate some of your dreams. Journal prompts is 12th one. Where does my creativity best reveal itself? How can I be more unique? Inspiring to others. What kind of things inspire me? 13th one. Create a friend collection. Gather art friends, writing friends, dancing friends, music friends, cooking friends, business mastermind friends, etc. You may need different friends for different activities. Having a few friends with whom you can do creative things will allow you to learn from each other, motivate each other, share ideas, and also collaborate. 14. Consider joining or starting a group focused on developing ideas, increasing creativity, and stoking inspiration. 15. Crafting prompt. Look at something, your own thermos, incense burner, mug, flower pot, and ponder how you could decorate that to make it even more fun, beautiful, colorful, or interesting. Take something relatively boring and imagine making it marvelous. 16. Play with patterns. Many of our own pieces of art feature patterns of colored stripes, shapes, and simple designs. 17. Add words to drawings and other creations to make them more expressive. 18. Meditate before, during, and after a creative session to enhance the benefits. 19. Add a plant, crystal, a small piece of art to your workspace to encourage inspiration and also productivity. 20. When creating something, whether it's a journal entry, a meal, a song, or a piece of art, do it mindfully. Have gratitude. Thank yourself for taking the time for what may seem like a less productive task. We are all artists in this life, creating constantly with the different tools and talents at our disposal. What you focus on grows, so practice being creative in a variety of ways. Self expression is good for stress, mood, and anxiety. Making art may additionally reduce inflammation, lower blood pressure, and boost the immune system. If interested in a holistic health, then try to incorporate more creativity links your life. Creative self expression is a part of being a balanced, self actualized human. It does not matter what sort of creativity you express or if you consider yourself artistic. Making art is ultimately just a clever way to benefit from your own love. Put your heart into any process, and joy is the result. Creativity can be instrumental in a healing process as well as joy and a companion for growth the rest of the time. The general positives of creative expression include helps us to increase our sense of identity. It can help us feel more connected with others if we engage in creative group activities. Gives us a sense of accomplishment. It can be a way of conveying something important to others or simply a way of memorizing an emotion, event, or period of our life to keep for ourselves only. Creativity can be fun. It helps us to find our voice. It can bring effort, color, beauty, and interest to our life and to our lives of those around it. Unfortunately, we are not always encouraged to be creative. Some of us may feel that we were discouraged from creative pursuit when we are young by our families or schools. Or some people, it may be that when they reached the age of 10 or 11, that creativity seemed like a waste of time or was childish. It may not be that everyone would want to pursue a creative career, but it is often overloaded or overlooked how positive a creative pastimes outside of work or education can be. Furthermore, we don't necessarily need to be doing creative job to be creative. By developing our creativity outside of work or education, we can develop and hone creative thinking skills which can be valuable in the environment as well as helping us live a richer, fuller life. Creative healing benefits and strategies. There are some ways that creativity can help us with our healing process, both in the therapy room and outside it. Next, it can help people to express difficult emotions through writing or art. Creativity can help us to imagine a new future. It can help with the problem solving as writing about a dilemma or drawing a picture of it can help us to see things differently. Doing something creative can be a very sensory experiences, so it can help us to come out of our heads and be more in the here and now. Dance, working with clay or plasticine and painting are excellent example of others. Next, abstract class to creative expression. How? It would be remiss not to acknowledge that it is not necessarily easy to express ourselves creativity. Our heretical voice can step in, telling us that our work is going to be rubbish or pointless or similar. Creativity, particularly when we are doing it for our own leisure or healing, should never be about whether our finished articles are good or bad. It might be helpful to remember. Projects are always subjective. If you would like to try something creative but find you hearing some sort of sounds, gets that might help to get you started. Talk a young child about creativity and notice how differently they view it. It could help in freeing yourself from self judgment. You could even embark on a creative project with them. Next, before you start something at creative, visualize locking your critical voice that are the room, leaving from relaxing on the beach somewhere or anything. Think about if there is an underlying limiting belief about yourself that is stopping you from being creative. It is possible to work with a counselor or a coach or this, but also possible to work on it yourself. Try journaling around the belief, challenging it wherever you can. Creativity is anything that enhances expression, and there is no right way to pursue directly. For people who were highly creative before subtractive use, there can be an errant belief that substance use somehow enhances creativity, when in fact that the exact opposite is true. The sad truth about a substance use is that numbers everything, not just pain, fear, or sadness. For example, creativity along with joy, authenticity, connection, and any other period positive life enhancing emotional is numbered along with everything eyes. Creative experience enhancement and heals in several important ways, including work through shame. Early recovery brings with it a lot of strong emotions, and they can feel different to navigate at times. Creative occurs that creative outlets provide a powerful way to express feelings in new and enlightening ways, especially when words are hard to find or communicate. Regulate emotions. Studies have shown that creative outlets help not only express but also regulate emotion. Even the act of listening to and appreciating music reduces stress, enhances connection, and nurtures healing. Healthy tips to lose yourself. In early recovers, there can be a feeling of restlessness about how to fill time and escape in healthy ways. The absence of drugs and alcohol can feel like it leaves us with a time to fill, which can create feelings of loss and apprehension before dumb is a common trigger, especially in the early recovery. Exploring creativity is always a way to rest of day, mind, and pass time in a healthy, self-affirming, and positive ways. Creative people are wired to be intuitive. Most characters are intuitive. In fact, some paint and write intentionally. We are in true with ourselves, nature, and universal energy. We know what is good for us. This is often we can find out in every aspect of the life. That was we were not meant for. That was definitely the easy for me. Yet we often ignore that pull to achieve mundane life tasks. Creative expression comes in the many shades. The color has the therapeutic properties and is a very individual experience. Coloring improves your brain function, improves yourself, helps you to focus, reduce stress and anxiety, and improves motor functions. Journaling or writing about how you feel can also have powerful benefits. Can feel Journaling or writing have powerful benefits such as improving your memory and keeping it sharp, boosting your immense functions and aim stress, and they're helping you to strengthen your emotional functions. श्रीकांताय कल्याण निधे निधे राम श्री वेंकट निवासाय श्रीनिवासाय मंगलम मंगलाशास्त्र परे पदाचार्य सर्वेश पूर्व आचार्य सत्कृतायास्तु मंगलम.